Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your rather late review for Married to Medicine, Season 12, Episode 11. What happens in Jamaica stays in Jamaica. Nothing has happened in Jamaica as of yet. I don't know why they started with the medical mission first, and then we're going to, I guess, get to the rest of the foolishness. It's normally the opposite. We normally end with the medical mission, and it kind of brings everything, closes everything out. Or should I say closes the trip out. But we started with the medical mission. So this is not going to be a long review. I don't have very many notes. Like, I don't have. It's very, look at all them fingerprints. It's very short and concise. And so let's just get to it. So we bounce around. Everybody's at work. People are doing whatever they're doing. The ladies are meeting at Angel's. Well, a few of the ladies, not everybody, but a few of them go to Angel's movie premiere. She's the leading lady. The movie is called, what's it called? Sin. Sinner or Sin? I think it was called Sin. But she's the lead. We are proud of her. She is really the Jacquelina. She is really the Jacquelina of all trades. She got everything going on. And I'm really here for it, honestly. She can do it all. If you want to be an actor, nurse practitioner, mother, what else she got going? Model. She probably got a rap career coming down the pike. We just don't know with Angel. And I'm honestly fascinated with how many jobs she has, with how many career paths that she's chosen. I love it. I really do. Moving on. The people go to the movie. We watch the movie. Contessa is asleep. Contessa's tired. She sleeps through the movie, and then she gonna wake up talking about something. Loved it, girl, and love you. I laughed at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes straight, I was cracking up. Because, Contessa, you ain't seen that movie. You ain't watched it, girl. You was knocked out. Anyway, so Toya and Eugene are now in charge of the couple's trip because Simone and Cecil have decided to relinquish their duties. They don't feel like they're in a good space within their marriage to be, guiding and leading anybody else in theirs. They got to work out what they got going on. So they're not going to be in charge of the trip this go round. We're going to give it to Toya and Eugene. She feels like they're in the best space as it pertains to the couples. I don't know how she came to that conclusion, but that's the conclusion she came to. We have Toya sharing the news with Eugene. They're down to host. On the way to Jamaica, the people get separated. We got some that their flights were canceled, so they had to get on other flights. Then we had some people to need to come late. It was just a lot. It was a lot of separation. Everybody ended up getting there safe and sound. Brandy and her husband have to travel separately because he needs to stay back and watch their child. He's only going to be out there a day. She's only going to be out there maybe 2 days because she got to get back. They don't have the village here in Atlanta, and so that's just what it has to be. It probably would have made more sense for him to just stay home the whole time. Like, y'all, he's not really giving us much thus far anyway, and so I don't think that we would have missed Brandy's husband. I don't even know his name. Good looking man. He's nice to look at, I guess. Maybe we'll get more later if she's given another season. Because I want her to get another season. I do want to know what's up. She was chosen for a reason. So I want to know. I want to see. But we haven't gotten much from she and her husband for me to care about them being there as a unit. Curtis is in the DR. Is he in the DR? No, he's in Canada. He's in Canada on a golf trip. And Jackie, the way she talked about it, I don't know. It was almost like she was alluding to something, and we was supposed to read between the lines there. Like, are you okay with him going on these golf trips to go do whatever it is he's doing? I don't know. That's a strange dynamic that they have there. Cause she just was, she didn't really care. It was almost like, yeah, he out there doing whatever it is he doing. So what? I don't know what he's doing, and I really don't care. As long as he's never seen or caught like he was the first time. I guess that's just where Jackie's at with it. I don't know. But Jackie say he's gonna come later. He's not on his way as of yet. Um when everybody gets there, Toya and Eugene, they want to make a pledge of friendship before everybody goes to their rooms. Then we get, everybody goes to their quarters, their living quarters for the time being. They get settled in. I wrote down here, side note, I love Simone's braids. I really do. I really love when Simone gets braids, she be looking so youthful and young. I love it. I really do. The braids look good on her. And she and Cecil, it was kind of like a break. They needed this. I think they must have really needed some alone time and just some time to just, focus on themselves. She was feeding him, and it was just, good to see them getting along and at peace with one another. They looked like they were really enjoying one another's company. Although she said that wasn't an issue in the first place. But she just was feeling like she didn't even want to because of how he ain't have her back with them kids. And we ain't going to go down that road because we here in Jamaica. We in Jamaica. Jackie say, like I said, she said Curtis is stuck in Canada. Heavenly drops by her room. Jackie wants to discuss the Met Gala. And when we talking about the Met Gala, we talking about tickets being sold and all of that. They ain't sold, but I think 8 tickets, and they need to sell 50 of them. So it looked like they need to get to it. And they hadn't even brought in Brandy and Mimi in the conversation really, like, at all. And I don't know if I'm skipping ahead or what, but they have a conversation about it. And Brandy's like, well, I didn't even know. Y'all ain't even talked to me about it. Y'all ain't even talked to me about the Met Gala. I guess they not really included like that. It's just supposed to be the people from seasons past. It's their thing. And y'all are new here. Y'all can give some coin, sure. I don't know about having a seat at the table, but y'all, I don't know. I don't know why they're not included, but this is the first Brandy's hearing of anything. Brandy, they ain't talked to Brandy about nothing. So don't get to asking me about the Met Gala, because she say y'all ain't even introduced the idea. Anyway, they gonna go a few, the young folk. The young folk they gonna go out to the club. They're gonna go out to the club. So everybody, the people get ready, get dressed to go out to the club. It's real cute. Angel is contemplating on whether she should be out or not. She got homework. She's in nurse practitioner school. So she got to get the work done. So really that's really what she got to do. She got a paper that she has to write. They go out, they party, we see the footage. Cool. See, I did jump ahead because this was over on the ride over to the medical mission that they were having the conversation about the Met Gala, and Brandy and Mimi are like, we don't even know what's going on. We haven't been looped in. Heavenly and Toya, they start going back and forth. Damon is trying to speak. He wants to pray before they go in there and talk to the kids and give back to the people, to the community. And of course, Heavenly is like, shut the fuck up, Toya. My man trying to say something. My man trying to talk. He trying to pray. Toya's not going to be quiet. She won't be silenced. And now it's a back and forth. And Damon is like, see, this is what I was trying to avoid. I don't want us going in there on this type of time. And Toya didn't either. I'm going to give her that. Because Toya, she also said, let's not go in here with no crazy energy. Let's all clear our minds and hearts. And they still end up bickering before they go inside. Anyway, they do what they do best. It's beautiful to see. all the black doctors and in their in their element doing what they do. We got Mimi bringing in some mental health awareness for the children, because this was more like a kid friendly event. They pack care packages, book bags for the kids. This is nice. This is also, I want to say that King, he has some resources that he provided that he, helped bring to the table. And so, I think the book bag packing and all of that, I think that was he and Quad's doing, if I'm not mistaken. I might be like just really giving him a lie. I don't know, but he seemed to have his own side agenda when they got there. It seemed like he too had some stuff lined up, before they got there, because he's Jamaican. So I'm sure he got family, friends, all type of connections and things of that nature. Like I said, this goes smoothly. This was a nice event. While they're there, Heavenly apologizes to Toya for, their spat on the van. Toya's like, girl, you good. I know you just gonna turn around and do this same shit tomorrow, but okay. She take it with a grain of salt. Until next time. That is really it. That was really it. I'm so sorry. All I could give you was 11 minutes. That's all I could give you. And maybe, well, like I said, maybe we was getting it out the way. We getting this out the way, and then coming, the next couple of episodes, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to seeing what's going on in Jamaica with the people. Yeah. I won't drag it no further. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.